family. This is your girl Renee, and today we are going to be cutting up these shepherd's peppers that Q sent me. So I got two of these, and then as you can see over here, I have some water boiling over there on my stove because we are going to drop these in some boiling water because Q said these onions, these cipollini onions that look like this, you cannot just peel these like ordinary onions. You have to drop them in boiling water for 2 minutes in order for the outer skin to start pulling away from the onion. And then you have to let it cool or run it under some cold water. And then I'm going to get some gloves because Q was talking about that if you get some of this cipollini juice in your eyes, or if you're peeling it and some of that juice gets in your eyes, it is worse than rubbing your eyes with jalapeno peppers. So girl ain't gonna be trying to get nothing in my eyeballs. If I gotta wear sunglasses, your girl will look cute wearing her sunglasses because safety first. And then what I'm gonna do is, I know that Q dehydrated hers, but then she decided that she's going to chop them up and put them in the freezer. Well, I'm going to chop mine up because I'm going to make a dinner with mine, because I want to combine some of these cipollini onions and these shepherd peppers today. I'm going to do like a stir fry um, this evening for dinner. And once I get that all put together, I may bring you along as I cook up this dinner so you guys can see, because I want to taste this shepherd pepper raw, and then I want to cook it sauteed, and then if I have enough, I want to put a little bit on my dehydrator and dehydrate it and see what the powder would look like with these shepherd peppers. So let me get set up because I've got my paper plate here, because I want to save the seeds, because Q said once I cut the top off here that the seeds should be right at the top. So we gonna see that together, and I know Q knows what she's talking about because your girl been going to her farmer's market and she been loading up on these shepherd peppers, and I am so grateful, and I can't express how much I thank her for giving me an opportunity to try a shepherd pepper, and for her sending it all the way from her home to mine. So once again, Q, thank you for sharing a new pepper so I can experience it. Because I keep trying to tell you, when I saw this pepper and how thick it was and how big it was, look at this. This is a meaty pepper. So I can't wait to cut into this, get the seeds out, and then I'm going to cut it mine in strips. And then I am going to cut the rest up so I can have some for later. So let me get situated, and then let's get these peppers cut up. All right, so let's cut up this one shepherd's pepper first. So we're going to cut the top off here, and let's see where the seeds are. And Q was right. So you got seeds here. You guys see those seeds? And then there's seeds. Ooh, the smell is so pungent. And here's the seeds right here. So I'm going to take these seeds and I'm going to put them on this paper plate here. I'm going to cut the core out of this one and just lay them here. Comes out in like a big old hunk. Oop, these seeds are flying everywhere. I don't want to not waste any of these seeds. So let me just tap it. You guys hear I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm tapping it. There's some that went on my floor, but I'll pick that up too, child, because I want to keep every pepper seed that it has to give me. And this is how it looks. Look at that. You see all those seeds on there? So I'll be taking these off of here. I'll do them later. Just take them off, and then they'll go on the paper plate just like that. See the seeds? All right, let me get the rest of them. Any ones that's flown away. And then I'm going to get these ones out of here. We want to keep these bad boys. Should have a spoon. It's probably easier with a spoon than a knife. But that's okay. I'm almost done with this one anyway. What I'm going to do is cut around this part because I like to keep this part of the pepper. I want to eat every piece of this pepper that I can get a hold of. See, because this pepper is still good. Just take the middle part out, and you still have a good pepper. Let me get these seeds here. Grab them seeds. Not no seeds are gonna go to waste. Let me cut this one so I can get the seeds out of here. All right, that one's clean of seeds. Put these ones in here. All right, so this one is clean. And a little container. I'm just going to stick these parts here. Now let's cut into this one. Cut the top off on this one. This one's a little smaller, so come on out of there. Come on, baby. Pull that out. Whack it. Sometimes when you just tap it a little bit, it'll come out a lot easier. Let's get the ones out of here. So I can cut around there. Cut. So we can get these out of here. See, there you go. Now I'm going to sit those on the plate. Look at that. There's a bunch of good seeds. Let me just cut this one this way. Open it up. And we're just going to take all those seeds out of there. Come on, seeds. All right. I think I got all the seeds pretty much out of these peppers. Now I'm going to cut them in strips so I can have these. And that's all out. These seeds off of here. I'm so excited about this pepper. I can't wait to taste it raw. And I'll do that with you guys now. So I'll know what it tastes like raw. And then when I can saute it. So let's cut this one open. This one's kind of soft. So we'll put that over to the side. It's kind of soft now. All right, let's cut this one. Ooh, look at it. It looks good. Let me get the seeds out of there. But look at the inside of that pepper. You see how thick the walls of that pepper is? Look at that. It's a thick pepper. It's thick like leather. Like a fruit roll up leather. That's what it reminds me of. Look at this part. All right. Now we're going to cut this. So right here. I'm going to cut them in strips. And when I saute it, I want to have these in some strips. And these things are pungent too. Look at that. Some beautiful strips. Look at that. Beautiful. Woohoo! So that's going to be some good strips. Cut this one. Get that seed. Cut these ones. There we go. They cut so nicely. It's like cutting a steak. All right. Now let's do this one. The bottom half of this one off. Salvage some of it. We still got some seeds in the middle. Same with this one. You can just fan it open. Get the seeds here. All right. This one. I'm going to cut this part. There we go. Cut it nice and long strips. And I'll cut them this way. When I saute them, you know how peppers do. How they'll shrivel up to this side. Looking at the water over there, it's not boiling yet. So by the time I do my taste test and all that stuff with you guys, then it should be good to go. Now these ones, we'll just cut these up real quick. Cut them up real quick. I'm gonna use this container over here as what I'm gonna hold these peppers in. Taking you guys along with me. So when we do this, use these shepherd peppers, boy oh boy, we can all say, thanks Q for introducing us to a new pepper, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that's never heard of a shepherd's pepper before. So if you've heard of a shepherd's pepper before, let me know down in the comments. And what did you think of the pepper once you had an opportunity to try it? So we're just going to put our peppers that we cut up into this container right here. So when I'm ready to make my dish today, they'll be all ready to rock and roll. And while we're still waiting for the water to boil, we'll go ahead and do our taste test of the shepherd's pepper. All right, so when I come back, it'll be time to do the taste test. Hey guys, I decided that my video on my shepherd's peppers and my chipollini onions, I'm going to do it in 2 parts because as I was reviewing the video, it was extremely long. So the first part is going to be introducing you guys and saying thank you to Q for sending me these chipollini onions and shepherd's peppers. And part 2 will be me doing the taste test of the shepherd's peppers and the chipollini onions. Woohoo! So I didn't want you guys to watch such a long, extensive video. So I know you guys are going to enjoy the video. And you're going to be so excited to come back and watch part 2. So with that being said, all right, you guys, get ready for part 2 of us experiencing a taste test of the shepherd's pepper and the chipollini onions. You'll see me getting ready to cook them, chop them up, and all that good stuff. All right, you guys, I'll see you in part 2.